Remember when I told you about the upper right hand corner that the number 1 was the current page we're on and the smaller number was the total number in the category? Well, we can have this represents what we call the main or top category, and there can be as many categories as you wish that are all subcategories of the main category. So let's show you how to create one. It's really easy. Once again, press and hold, get that alert up again, the category alert, and you'll notice now the second button, as we described, has the new category button. Let's go ahead and touch on that. And what you'll see happen is that a screen will pop up asking you, telling you that you're going to create a category and asking you to enter the name. Let's call it Cat 1. Really creative. Now, you should think about, before you actually start creating the category, how you want to structure your music, and it's entirely up to you. You can create categories that are based on artists, on albums, on types of use, on days of the week, on who likes them, people names, anything you want. It's just like the folders on the desktop on your personal computer. You can create any kind of structure that you want, any kind of category structure that you desire. So let's go ahead and create category. And you'll notice that it's put this really cute little icon in there. And now if we touch on that icon, we're going to go into that category. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll disable our help screen. If you look at the top underneath the mini queue, you'll see that Cat 1, which is the name of the category we just created, is placed. That always tells you where in the category structure you are. So if we create another category, let's do that again real quick. Add a new category, and we're going to call this one Subcat. Once again, a little folder. Now if we touch on that, you'll notice that there's we now are 2 layers deep into the category. And if we go touch that button, the button in the upper left-hand corner, we move up a layer in the category structure. There can be any number of categories, as many as you wish, as many as there's storage on your iPod or iTouch or iPad Touch. So let's just for jollies show you that you can add. Let's go ahead and add some music to this. And I don't know, let's just randomly pick some songs here. I'm just picking totally at random here. I have no idea what I'm doing. A few here. There. I have no idea how many that is. And we're going to add them all. There they are. So now, these are the songs that I've added. You would obviously be much more selective about what you put in your categories. This is what's in the Cat 1 category. If we touch the top button here, move to the top layer, these are the songs that are at the top layer. That's the song. Those are the songs that are in the next layer. To conclude our introduction now, let's show you how to create a playlist. In fact, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's create a playlist with all of these songs in it. The first step in creating a playlist is to lock the play queue. You do that by pressing on the little padlock button, which turns red. What the lock button does is it keeps songs from playing automatically. So when I insert a song into this queue now, it will not start unless I specifically tell it to start. It's also true that if the playlist is locked and a song ends, the next song will not be started until you actually press the play button. Helpful in some instances, especially in live sound. So let's go ahead and add all these songs real quick to the play queue. You saw how that worked before. We just touch them and you can see up at the top here the songs being added. Actually, we get now, so it's actually doing some scrolling, which is kind of cool. Let's go back and look at the playlist for a second. Oh, one thing that I should mention. Very, very useful feature. This is especially useful when it's not too useful here, but it's only one page. But if a category has like 6 or 8 or 10 pages, very, very helpful. If you touch on the number 1 up here, the big number 1 up here, wherever you are, it will automatically scroll to the playlist. So here we have all of the songs. They're just sitting there in the play queue. I won't do it, but if we touched on the lock button to unlock the queue, that first song would start playing. But we're interested in creating a playlist. Let's do that. Press and hold. And the third button from the top is New Playlist, which obviously creates playlists. We touch that. And you remember this is very much like the category create that we did. Let's name it, I don't know, plist, P-L-I-S-T-1. And touch to create the list. And there's the icon for that playlist. So now, to close this demo, let's show you how playlists work. Let's go back to the play queue and clear it out. Go ahead and clear it out. That clears the play queue by pushing on the delete, pressing and holding on the delete button. And we'll go back here. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to touch the playlist, and it's going to load the play queue. So I'll just touch on this, and you'll see at the top that the 12 songs, and I might also add this number here down at on the left-hand side is the number of songs that are currently in the queue. Oh, and you might also notice that that little red dot above the, it's actually a little tiny LED above the number 12, that indicates that the playlist is currently locked. So the playlist is locked. If we now unlock the playlist, the music starts playing. Okay, so to review, we've shown you how to start with a completely new installed application. We first of all created, let's go back to the top here, we created some song icons by adding those icons to the home page. We then showed you how to create categories and category structure by creating a couple of layers of categories, and then finally showed you how to create playlists and how to play them. So that's the basic demonstration of Muzix. I hope you enjoyed it. Muzix is currently available on the App Store, so go and buy it. Thanks for watching.